Mask Girl. If you require even more suspense, then Mask Girl is the show for you. The webtoon adapted thriller, starring Lee Han-byul and after-school member Nana, follows the story of Kim Mo-mi, a conventional office worker by day who lives a double life. Desperate for fame since childhood, Mo-mi transforms into a cam girl by night, wearing a mask to hide her ugly appearance. After revealing a bit too much during a stream, she goes down a spiral that changes her life forever, in multiple senses, as bullying, vengeance, sexual violence, and murder all ensue. Mask Girl is not for the faint of heart, but the intrigue from the get-go makes it well worth the watch. Pair your popcorn with some soothing tea for this one. Move to Heaven. If heartfelt content is your thing, then cue up Move to Heaven. The series stars Tang Jun-sang as Han-gyu-ru, a young man with Asperger's syndrome who takes over his father's trauma scene cleaning company after his untimely death, and Lee Ji-hoon as Sang-gu, Gyu-ru's estranged uncle who becomes his legal guardian and business partner after being released from jail. Working as trauma cleaners, the nephew-uncle duo present us with the tragic stories of the deceased whose keepsakes they help clean up, while also unraveling their own family mysteries. My Demon. What's better than a love story fronted by fan favorite Song Kang, nevertheless Sweet Home Love Alarm? A love story fronted by Song Kang playing an angsty demon. In this juicy drama, Song plays Jong-gu Won, a demon who's lived on Earth for 200 years. When he gets involved with the icy heiress Do-do-hee, Kim Yoo-jung, however, he finds himself in a bind. She's mysteriously robbed him of his power, unless he stays close to her. In order to protect his own existence, he finds himself having to protect Do-hee and pose as her bodyguard. But emotions begin to get in the way of their arrangement. The cast also includes notable familiar face Lee Sang-yi, who you might recognize from last year's Bloodhounds and 2021's hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. My 19th Life. See You in My 19th Life follows the story of Ban Ji-eum, played by Shin Hye-sun, who reincarnates and can remember her past lives. Having lived for nearly 1,000 years, Ji-eum decides to do things a bit differently during her 19th life, setting out to find a special person, played by An Bo-hyun, whom she met during her previous life, which was tragically cut short due to a car accident. With many twists and turns, this drama truly has it all. Intertwined past lives, stories forged millennia ago, and destiny-defying moves, plus an infectious protagonist and a tsundere male lead who slowly but surely softens up. The Silent Sea. Spanning 8 episodes. The Silent Sea is a retelling of director Choi Hang-yong's 2014 short film, The Sea of Tranquility. The sci-fi thriller features a star-studded cast that includes Bae Doona, Gong Yoo, and Lee Jun as a crew that sets out on a perilous, high-stakes mission to the moon to find a valuable sample that could save life on Earth, where desertification has made resources more than scarce. During their mission, the crew deals with both external and internal complications that uncover hidden truths. The cinematography and special effects in The Silent Sea are as intriguing as its plot lines, and just as captivating. Sweet Home. Based on the highly popular webtoon of the same name, the apocalyptic Sweet Home mainly takes place inside the Green Home apartment complex and follows the lives of its neighbors as monsters break loose and rampage through the city. Song Kang takes the leading role of Cha Hyun-soo, a teenager who moves into room 1410 and plans to end his life, before one thing leads to another, and he ends up infected and gaining superpowers that put him in a unique position within the group. Come for the horror, and stay for the intricate relationships that sprout between the residents, which will be further explored now that the third and final season is streaming. The Uncanny Counter. The Uncanny Counter meshes action and fantasy throughout its 2 seasons. The show follows the story of teenager So-moon, Jo Byung-kyu. After suffering a near-fatal accident, Moon lives an ordinary life with his grandparents, but one day he comes in contact with a supernatural force and starts developing super strength. The Counters are a group of noodle shop employees who double as hunters of paranormal evil spirits that escape from the afterlife and target humans.